my God, it's so loud.
My eardrums. Good Lord.
Oh my
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
Oh, well, okay, I suppose.
Oh, did you guys miss the show? Did you guys miss me last week?
Not even a
You
little
held
bit.
it down last week, so that should tell you something right there.
Held it down.
I will say I did watch,
Good.
and you guys
Oh,
were
yeah, we saw the comments.
yeah,
We saw you.
and you guys were fantastic.
Oh, well, thank you, Alfred. It was
You guys were,
it was my esteemed partner, Alfred.
you know. But anyway,
Oh my goodness.
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the #1 wrestling podcast right here on the Fin Talk Sports Network. I am your gracious host, Alex Brown. And in case you didn't know, these are my tag team partners, my trios tag team partners. I got this Jamook in one corner, another Jamook in another corner, and I'm on the bottom. Okay.
Ha! Where you belong.
I was saying, as it should be.
Alfred, Ryan, you guys, like I said, you guys did fantastic last week. I'm glad to be back here to talk some wrestling with you guys. We had a whole lot of stuff happen this way. We actually had stuff happen today, which caught all of us by surprise.
Yeah.
Caught all of us by surprise.
Yeah.
So, we're going to get right into that. And last night on NXT, Mandy Rose loses the title, and then today gets released by WWE.
Oh, kicked out the door.
Obviously, something's going on.
Did you read the article or no?
No, I haven't had a chance.
Alfred, did you read it?
Oh, yeah, I definitely did.
Yeah, I did too.
Explain to me what the article was about.
I did too. So, to sum it up, she's been posting on another account. It's not OnlyFans, but it's definitely one of an account like that.
Okay.
And apparently WWE has in their contract that's a big no-no. So you can't. I mean, as far as like AEW, you can obviously some of those performers have OnlyFans, and that company's okay with it. WWE, however, has a clause in their contract that says no. And even though she was the champ, it happened. It happened, and it sucks, and that sucks because she was great. She was great on NXT. She was great on the main roster, but unfortunately, they have that clause, and that's why she got the boot.
I mean, what was she? NXT Women's Champion for how long? Like
436 days or 400
some days. Yeah, I was about to say it's over 300. I know that.
But Alfred, so Roxanne Perez, look at this. We're talking a little NXT. Let's go.
That's right.
Roxanne Perez gets the win and is the new champion, and Booker T, she's like one of Booker T's proteges. She trained Booker T, exactly, rep the H-Town, baby.
And Booker T knows talent too.
Exactly. Because as soon as she won, you notice that the camera panned right to Booker T, and you can see he had like kind of a little bit of tears in his eyes. But what kind of title run do you think Roxanne Perez is gonna have now?
She's gonna have a long one. I feel like she's definitely gonna have a good amount because on the NXT roster I don't see anybody that's gonna like challenge her and take the title up from her anytime soon. So I think she's gonna have a lengthy title reign as well. Probably not Mandy Rose long, but she's gonna have it's gonna be several months. I know for sure until they build up a credible women's wrestler to try to take it from her. So and I was glad when she won. I mean, obviously, I'm not glad Mandy Rose got fired, but I'm glad that Roxanne Perez won the title. But what I didn't know yesterday, what I know today, I wish it was a little bit something different with Mandy Rose, but I'm glad Roxanne Perez won.
Does this possibly mean that, let's say that she cleans it up and gets rid of that other account and stuff, that, maybe she's going to take time off or she's going to come back to another wrestling program or, come back to WWE? where do you see Mandy Rose's future from here?
I mean, I don't know how true this is, but from some of the articles and of course from the comments on Twitter, like you read what people are saying and take it with a shot of tequila and penicillin, if you will.
Right.
But it's just one of those things where honestly, she was, from what I understand, she was clearing checks bigger than what WWE was giving her. And if that's true, hats off to you. Like, do your thing. Do what there's no shame for me personally. There's no shame in doing whatever it is you got to do for that. So, I mean, if those checks were clearing higher than what the company was paying, then you know what, she got fired. That sucks, but at least she has that to fall back on for now. But if she cleans it up, cleans it up. If she decides to get rid of it and try to come back, maybe Triple H, whoever is in charge of that, decides, okay, sure. But I could honestly maybe see her saying, you know what, I'm going to keep this. Maybe jump ship to the black and gold brand on TNT.
Our boy Ryan Taylor said he tried OnlyFans and bring that comment back up. Our producer, I tried OnlyFans. They paid me to put my clothes back on.
But here's the key: they paid you.
They paid you.
They paid you.
I seen a comment. It's kind of funny. When you was talking about if Mandy Rose is going to probably go to another promotion or something. So I see the comment earlier today was like, it's a running joke with Impact Wrestling. It was like, oh my God, what is Randy Moss doing in the Impact Zone? they just switched the letters on her first and last name.
Oh my God.
But I think it's either I don't think she's. You know what? One, she doesn't have to clean it up. She doesn't have to get rid of it. Go to Impact, go to AEW, and do both and clear those checks. Make that money. Do what you got to do.
I mean, just strengthening the AEW women's division. Like,
sure, absolutely, absolutely. She was a hell of a talent, in-ring talent.
Absolutely.
Hell of an in-ring talent, hell of a promotion, in the back with her little segments with Toxic Attraction, which I want to talk about that a little bit too. Toxic Attraction. What happens? There's no longer 3 of them. So what happens to Gigi? What happens to the 2 of them? Where they go the main? They stay in NXT and tag it up for a while and just go that route?
Or do they?
Or do they split up and they go on their singles run in NXT? What is in store for Toxic Attraction? Because Mandy Rose getting fired affects them as well.
And then speaking of tag teams, the New Day wins the NXT tag team titles.
Alfred, we talked about this last week.
We
talked about this last week.
Oh yeah, we definitely did. Definitely.
Okay, Alfred, go ahead. Like, when I saw that, I was like, wait, what? Because remember, they've had stints where, Dolph Ziggler went down and challenged for a title. And so these WWE main roster guys going down to NXT for like 1 or 2 shows, challenging for a title, winning a title, and then losing it later, obviously. But, what is going through the mind of Triple H when he's like, oh, so I'm still going to, maybe the New Day's not like, trying to bring people up. Exactly.
Ratings, baby. Ratings.
That's all I was about to say. The money in the ratings. Money. Yeah, I was at the money and the ratings.
I didn't see this for the New Day winning the tag teams. I was like, what the hell? I was like, do they have anybody on SmackDown to feud with? I guess not. So
they're a Triple Crown tag team champion too.
Yeah, that's it.
That's another thing. That's another thing. They're the first team to do that. So that's a pretty big deal right there.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I think they're going on a run for a little while, honestly, in NXT.
Do you?
Because, like we were talking.
Well, because the Usos are so tied up with the bloodline stuff that I don't think there's anyone really like.
They're not losing those anytime soon.
WrestleMania.
I mean, maybe, but I don't see them losing it anytime soon. But I see that now people are going to tune in on Tuesday nights. Why? Because a team as impactful and big as the New Day, gonna be on Tuesday nights now as the champ. I'm tuning in. I mean, you got me to tune in. So I want to see what happens. I want to see and that's what it is. Shawn Michaels and Triple H.
By the way, I made my beautiful outline for y'all last week. I sent it to Ryan. I worked hard on that. Ryan was like, let me make Alex happy by doing this. I'm like, you did one goddamn thing. You know what?
Listen, man, we got to keep it spicy on here when you're not
around. I'm telling you, y'all's bloodline talk. I was like this the entire we were at my mom's birthday dinner, obviously, and my mom's like, Alex, shut that off right now. I was like, I'm watching this.
I was just about to say
I was shouting out Mom too. I shouted her out.
I showed her when I was watching the replay later. She was watching by, so she said, "Happy birthday, Mom." She said, "Thank you." I said, "Mom, this was yesterday."
That was yesterday. We shouted Mom out on the show. Good.
So,
hey man, it was all bloodline all day on Wednesday.
We went the whole show talking about the bloodline.
I loved it how you gave me credit for the millions and billions.
I'm so tired of this.
Because it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
There's no reason for it to, but it's going to, and I'm just gonna be salty and sour the whole time watching it.
When it happens, I'm gonna do the Seth Rollins laugh right in your face.
No, you're gonna be like, I told you. I told you. That's all you're gonna say.
Oh, Alfred will be there with us at the Rumble once Ryan and I buy our tickets.
Once we finally,
I told y'all if y'all end up buying tickets that was cheaper than and better than what I bought mine,
it's probably gonna happen, dude.
I hope it don't happen.
We'll just, Alfred, here's what we'll do. The person that's sitting next to us, we'll beat the shit out of them, and then be like, "Hey, there's a free seat right here. Yeah, you can sit with us."
Text me, and then I make my way to the entrance.
Exactly. If
I go to jail, you're bailing me out.
That's Ryan.
What? Of course.
So, two things before we start talking about Solo Sokoa. The number one thing is last week, or wasn't it? I don't know if it was last week or 2 weeks when MJF clocked Rhea Wiggle. 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah, that was 2 weeks ago.
Oh, by the way, Chris Jericho just lost to some no-name guy on Dynamite.
Of course.
Oh, man, I don't have it. I ain't punishment or anything.
Hanging out with you. Start a
GoFundMe.
Free Alfred.
Free Alfred. And Ryan, you called it. WWE bringing back Sir William Regal.
Told you. He just needed Papa H was just like, go handle some business for sign a year contract. Let me handle some business and then come back. That's exactly what. And his son is at the PC. William Regal's son is at the PC, so it only makes sense.
Nice.
It only makes
very sense. Nice. So I'm wondering, he's signed as a VP or something right now, so he's going to be part of the decision making. And I'm wondering if he's going to appear on TV as well.
He will, and it'll be to say 2 words, and that will be it. And then he'll head back to the back. His music will play. He'll come out. He'll have a microphone. He'll scream War Games, and then he'll walk back in the back, and that'll be it. And that's William Regal's TV side.
And we will lose. And we will lose our minds.
And we will be satisfied.
Amen. Amen. All right. News part number 2. Sasha Banks apparently is officially done with WWE.
Yeah.
When I saw that news report, I mean, my phone, I got 3 or 4, and I looked it up. 3 or 4 different wrestling sites have confirmed that she is more than likely done with WWE.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of got that idea when she walked out, so it ain't like it's new news.
So Alfred, where do you see? There was the reports she's NJ New Japan Pro Wrestling, which is aligned with AEW.
Right.
Does that mean that Sasha Banks is more than likely heading to AEW?
Yeah. I think that's eventually going to happen. And it was funny because I seen an article earlier today when Paige was talking about how she wants to have this sort of like match with Sasha Banks, dream match and everything like that. So I'm like, somebody clearly asked her like the question, and it's not coincidental that Sasha Banks kind of now she's not returning with WWE when that news came out. So it's like not coincidental as that those 2 questions were asked around the same time. So I feel, she's definitely going to try to stick it to WWE and go to AEW.
Did she have another name in her wrestling career?
Yes, she did. Her name I had to look it up.
Ryan Taylor, a correspondent.
Yeah, right. If you look it up before me,
By the way,
she
Ryan
had
Taylor
one
asked
Miss
for the white
Mercedes, and
hat.
she had another one called Mercedes KV. I want to say
She's using bits and pieces of
her first
her
name.
real
Yeah,
name.
yeah,
Okay.
her first
I wouldn't
name.
be
So
surprised if she goes to AEW and
with her
it's
real name,
Mercedes Venado. Like I
yeah,
wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be shocked either. I would not be shocked at least with that one. But
So if
I had to make
she is officially done with WWE, doesn't she have to wait like 90 days, or is she free agent where she can just go?
Not the 90-day no compete clause in her.
Did that compete clause die with Vince?
I don't know.
Like once he exited the company, did that go out the window too? I don't know.
That's a good question because like we haven't had too many an example of that since Vince left. So that's a good question. That is definitely a good question.
On WWE Main Event, they had their first AEW, well, except besides Cody Rhodes. I guess that's another second AEW to WWE switch with like I don't know, her Sky LeRae or something like that. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
She made her main event debut as something else. I was like, her name, I don't know, but I don't know. Maybe we're gonna see these trade-offs between WWE and AEW with superstars, switching back and forth.
But did you also see that report that Triple H is kind of underwhelmed with some of the talent that he did bring back?
Yeah.
Like they're not impressing him, and he's like, okay, maybe. Like I read that. I mean, Wrestling Ringside put that out. Wrestling.com put that out on Twitter that he is not happy with some of the talent that he brought back performance-wise. And I'm like, well, I mean, say what you will about the man. Vince might have gotten rid of a couple of them for a reason.
Right.
And then some of them are insane that it even happened.
All right. She used.
We lost Alex. Oh no.
Oh Lord.
But Mercedes KV into it. See it, and that's just going to go back to great.
I hit the wrong button.
Of course you did.
Hit the wrong button.
Of course you did.
We
were prepared to do the show alone again.
No, not gonna happen.
We're like, oh, there goes Alex. Bye.
Well, you know what, Ryan? You know what?
Bye.
Okay, here we go. These are for the people. The people missed the hat. Ryan, I know you especially missed the hat.
I think Ryan Taylor's the only one who misses that hat.
Ryan Taylor's probably going crazy right now.
He was bugging me about it at work today in the IM. Like, oh, is Alex going to bring the hat back? Alex going to bring the hat back, the Bray Wyatt hat. I'm like, oh, I'm like, yes, he is.
Absolutely. I have to.
Oh, goodness.
I have to bring it back.
But great value, Bray Wyatt hat.
What were you talking about before your dumbass hit the wrong button?
This Mercedes. So she used his name Mercedes KV in 2010, 2012. Okay.
That, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So Miss Mercedes.
She might just straight up go by her actual name in AEW. I wouldn't be shocked at that at all.
Which I would be. If she comes out in an AEW setting, I know that crowd is gonna lose their mind.
Oh yeah.
They definitely are.
This man loves that hat. Ryan loves that.
I gotta sign it and give it to him. Like
good,
I really
that means
do.
we don't have to see you wear it. I'm fine with
it.
No,
I mean, I don't know.
Ryan
Taylor, if you want me, I will find another hat like this, sign it, and give it to you.
Goodness. So there's gonna be two out there in the world?
It's my first autograph. Shut up.
Too many.
All right, that's fine. Yeah,
amen.
Exactly.
All right, so Solo Sokoa.
The man.
Oh my God. Watching him wrestle, and I'm going, put a belt on this guy.
Please push this man right now.
Oh my God.
He was North American champ before he came up to the main roster. Like, obviously he can carry. I agree. Put a belt on this man now.
Alfred, talk to me about Solo. Where do you see, what is WWE's next step for Solo? Because I know we've talked about him doing U.S. title reign, but 10 years from now, where's Solo right now in WWE?
Solo 10 years from now, I think it's probably going to be he's going to be like I think he's going to be a main event. I'm just going to put it out there. 10 years from now, he's definitely going to be in the main event picture consistently. 10 years from now, if we project in 10 years from now, because you got to think 10 years from now, we don't think Roman probably won't be wrestling anymore from 10 years from now.
Probably
so
not.
They're going to obviously have a new face of the company, and Roman and Solo are kin to each other, so Roman has that pull where it's like, oh, you got to push my cousin and everything. He's probably gonna tell Triple H and all them that things like that. But 10 years from now,
do you see a scenario where Solo and Roman fight it out?
Yes.
Yeah, I can see a scenario where that happens. Before Roman hangs it up. Get Solo like this push right now, like give him a push, make him like big. Let's see.
Hey, it's true. You see, Ryan Taylor's got a plan. He signed merch and signed merch.
Like give him a push, give him like a title, like a mid-card title, like you said, the US title.
Right.
Let him break away from Bloodline, push himself, like give him a bigger push and things like that, so you can build him up to face Roman in the future. But I can see that as well, and I would love to see it too. So Triple H, if you're listening to this, if you're hearing this,
you know he is.
Yeah,
you know he is.
Somebody at Triple H on Twitter this video. Hey, we want to see Solo versus Roman Reigns in the future.
I think he needs a push immediately. Like honestly,
okay,
not main title picture, but I mean, you could throw it in there too, because honestly, when in War Games when he came face to face with Drew, I was just like, you felt that, like you're watching it. And you're just like, everyone else is like, there's bodies laid out all over the ground. And then you have Solo coming through the ropes. And then on the other side of the ropes is Drew. And you're just like, this is going to be fantastic. Like, this fight is going to be phenomenal. And I don't even think Roman has to say, hey, push my cousin, because that bloodline has honestly been a part of wrestling since this company debuted with, Yokozuna, the Rock, like High Chief, like all these, that whole family has been wrestling for forever, and it has no intention of slowing down, honestly, because I see Solo being a world champ maybe before 10 years.
You think so?
I think before. There's no reason to wait to put a belt on him, honestly. A main title, whether if they split up the titles, whatever title is around in 4 years, put it on him. If he can do it, put it on him. And he's showing he can. He's shades of Umaga. It's awesome. It's beautiful to watch.
Is that Umaga's son?
No, I believe it's his uncle, because I think his
you talking about Solo?
Yeah, isn't Rosie his dad?
Rikishi.
I want to say Rikishi.
Is it Rikishi?
It's Rikishi.
Okay.
I think
because he's the
Uso's brother.
Yeah.
Okay. So
he's the youngest one.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So like,
he got three people wrestling right now.
Like that bloodline, no pun intended, is not going anywhere anytime soon. Solo's going to carry it. We might see Jay or Jimmy break off and go solo. I could see Jay going off. Like once the bloodline splits off or does whatever they want to do, I could see Jay making a run by himself. Honestly.
That's gonna be tough. Like to see the Usos, one of them on a singles run. I personally don't see that.
Wasn't it? It was Jay that did it when Jimmy was hurt, and Jay was Solo Jay. I was a fan of 100% Solo Jay. Yes. Oh my God, that I Quit Hell in a Cell match.
That was beautiful.
Unbelievable. Give me Jay Uso all day.
Creative.
Absolutely.
Writing that.
They made some guy made a TikTok about Jay Uso as a substitute teacher. And it was the funniest thing I have ever seen. He was like, hey, yo, Us, I'm going to read out y'all's names right now. All right, Us? When you hear me call my name, I want you to say, here, Us. He was like, John, here, Us. Tiffany, here it is. He was like, I don't know how to say this name. And some guy in the back's like, Travarius. What kind of name is that? Oos. It was so funny.
I have my kids at school calling me Oos. It's fun.
Really?
I do. My little kids. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Glory of forming the future leaders of America is inserting wrestling things.
Are you asserting your oosiness into the children?
That sounds weird. Why you got to make it weird?
Are you? Oh, you know what?
You're so freaking weird.
I didn't mean it that way.
What's the matter with you?
A lot, but
Well, self-awareness is the first. Self-awareness is the first.
These kids are going to be saying "oos" by the time they're 14.
They say "oos" now, and they're 5.
They're gonna go to middle school. What's up, oos?
And they'll be like, "Where'd you learn that, coach?" Duh.
No. They're gonna say, "I learned it from watching the No Holds Barred podcast on the FinTalk Sports Network."
I'm not even gonna tell them about you guys.
Why not?
Because I don't want them having to look at your ugly hat for an hour at a time.
You know what? They would be my biggest fans, and you know that right now.
Absolutely not.
Alfred knows that all of a sudden you're gonna go to school and there's gonna be kids wearing Bray Wyatt hats, and you're gonna go, "God damn it!"
Not a chance. Not a chance. They like me more than you already, so that's fine.
They don't even know me,
and they're still gonna choose. They're still gonna choose me. I'm Oos. I'm the Oos over here. They know.
Oh my god. Okay, so we're gonna talk. AEW has just reported that they're trying to focus more on just AEW and not so much Ring of Honor and NJPW.
Which I mean is.
So I'm wondering I don't know if there's if they had some kind of creative riff with ROH and the fact that they're wrestling on both. They're almost wrestling on 3 different shows right now.
There is no ROH. ROH is AEW.
So then why compete on their pay-per-views? Because it's still Ring of Honor. It's done listed as AEW. It's still Ring of Honor.
Well, that's because AEW bought Ring of Honor when Ring of Honor folded, when that company folded and Tony Khan bought it. And now they can do whatever. They can keep the titles alive. They're keeping the name alive, honestly.
So is Ring of Honor, is it, I guess, a NXT type?
Yeah, absolutely. Because that's what Ring of Honor was, is a developmental for everybody, for every wrestling promotion out there.
Okay.
It's a developmental place, and that's where a lot of guys. That's where Seth Rollins, went through. He went through Florida. He went through. I don't know if he went through OVW, but I mean ROH folded. Tony Bottom. Now he keeps the name alive, essentially. Like that's what these little pay-per-views every so often are for, and that's why all the belts are on AEW and Rampage and on AEW pay-per-views getting contested for, was because I think it's Tony Khan just keeping that name alive, honestly. Okay. So really they're only wrestling on 2 shows. Really, really, when you think about it.
Okay. Because NJPW does their own thing.
Oh yeah. They are like the WWE of Japan. Honestly. Okay. Like that is their bread and butter over there.
Because we haven't really seen that much of NJPW, which if Sasha Banks goes to NJPW, maybe she goes there for like a year or 2 to get back into things and then jump ship to AEW. I don't know.
Maybe. Or she likes it there and stays there. And we have to hear about her character through Twitter or watching highlight clips of that.
Yeah.
Honestly, but she's got a big future wherever she's going to go, because people are going to follow her for sure.
For sure.
So one faction that has come back to AEW that I am now a big, big fan of is the House of Black. Alfred, they're just they're on another level, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
What do you make of the House of Black in their return? Because we all thought Aleister was leaving the company, first of all.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. I definitely did. I definitely thought he was coming back to WWE.
Everyone thought that. Oh, and not Malachi Black. That's his name, not Aleister.
He's Malachi. Yeah.
We all thought he was leaving, coming back to WWE. Those were all the reports of him coming back. But what do you make of them right now?
What do I make of Black?
Yeah.
The House of Black.
Yeah, the House of Black. I like the I like the faction. Really love the faction. Not too much keen on it because I'm still getting used to the trio.
Okay.
Everything, but like you said, I'm a big Malachi Black fan, so anything he's a part of, I'm gonna be focused on seeing how he does in a group and things like that. But like I said, I had to see more of the group, honestly.
Honestly, thank God AEW does a triple titles now. Because
I know.
Because I don't think that would work if it didn't.
Right.
Honestly, because you have. Is his name? What's his Buddy Murphy? What's his name in AEW? I don't even know, but he was Buddy Matthews. So it's Buddy Matthews, and then Brody King, and then of course Black. You have just like they do. There's no talking. It's straight hands. There's no talking. There's no mic work. There's very little mic work, even if there is. But I mean, with that group, it's straight hands, straight to business, kick ass. You know what? Chew bubblegum, kick ass, and leave, and they're all out of bubblegum type of thing. I can see the trios title going to them pretty soon.
Once what is this? The Elite and Death Triangle finish their best of 10 series or whatever.
Yeah.
I hate that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say that right now. I hate
that.
The
best of 10 because it takes 10 weeks to get through it.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, okay, yeah, they win 1 week, they win another week, they win 1 week, and after the Elite loss today, they're like, we want weapons, any weapon in our next match.
So
something's gonna get messed up big time.
Essentially, a stadium stampede, pretty much.
Hell yeah!
Which by the way, I love that match though.
It's my favorite match. War Games is my first favorite, but that would probably be my second.
Stadium Stampede
all the way.
All over the arena.
Absolutely. So MJF is fighting Ricky Starks tonight, and one of the things that
has it started yet? I'm in the other room. Has it started yet?
No,
not yet. It's probably about to come up because I'm looking at the time. So it's probably about to come up pretty soon. But other than MJF, because we now know that MJF is the face of AEW, what superstars do you guys see taking over as the future faces of AEW?
I think MJF holds that belt for a long time. Honestly.
Yeah, he definitely will.
Not Roman long, but the long time.
Okay. So who's next in line?
I think we answered that question with Starks. I see Starks can do it too. Holy cow. Did you watch that promo?
Yes.
Holy smokes.
Yes.
Holy cow. That was I was like, how are you going to respond to MJF? And then Starks drops the mic. And I'm like, that's the greatest thing I've ever heard, that back and forth. I was like, yeah, give me, please. Yes. The company's in good hands right now.
Alfred, who do you see?
If he still is going to be in AEW, but Sammy
Guevara,
Guevara, yeah, that's what I think.
The Houston boy,
the H-Town zone,
H-Town boy represent.
Oh yeah. That's why I had to say his full name, Sammy George.
Sammy, his middle name is George.
Yeah, his middle name is George.
Your middle name is Jamook, and I don't make fun of you.
My middle name is not Jamook. It is Benjamin. Get it right.
Same thing.
Actually, if my middle name was Jamook, it'd probably be actually kind of badass. What's your middle name, Jamook? You're joking.
Yeah,
No.
but most definitely, I would say most definitely, if it's not MJF, it's definitely gonna be Sammy. And the reason why is because my second all-time favorite wrestler trained him, so I gotta mention that. Booker trained him.
I mean,
and
you don't have to say it, but
broadcast. We already say early in the broadcast, Booker knows talent, so
he really does.
True.
That's who I'm
He
choosing.
really does. Like unbelievably. It's all these.
That's who I'm choosing as the next face of AEW.
Sammy Guevara.
Right.
You see him holding the title.
We're gonna look back on this and we're gonna be like, "Oh God, Lee, you were right, Alfred."
You see him holding the title.
I don't know.
You don't know?
Do I see Sammy Guevara as AEW World Champion?
Sure, I can.
You
gotta win it to be the face. So if I'm saying he's gonna be the face coming in the future, obviously I'm gonna say he's gonna win the title eventually.
I don't know. So like Sammy had his singles run. How do you Alfred? How do you grade Sammy's singles run? Because obviously they did they so creative for AEW, didn't change it up because he had a singles run and then he joined Jericho like this
Appreciation Society group.
He joined it right away and was now part of another group.
Because he had the feud with who? Matt Hardy.
Yes,
I like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then he won what? TNT Championship.
Yeah, he had his run as TNT. Yeah, he has run as TNT champion.
TNT Championship last year. Then this year, around June, I want to say he joined Chris Jericho's group. Everything. I thought it was too soon. Joined the group. I was enjoying his little singles run, things like that, and I didn't want him to turn heel too. So that's another thing.
Okay.
I liked this singles run before he joined Chris Jericho's group.
Well, I know in Jericho Appreciation Society, it looks like there may have a Daniel Garcia. It may have a Daniel Garcia actually leaving because when Jericho tonight said, "Oh, you lost the Pure Championship. Now you're gonna follow Sammy Guevara's footsteps," and you see Daniel Garcia steps like, "What?
I ain't following. Damn.
Really?
That's what he said. I don't follow it. Damn thing.
Hell no. Hell no.
Oh,
but no, I like Ricky Starks. I think Ricky Starks and his spear move is so cool.
Hey, real quick. AEW Holiday Bash is at the Freeman Coliseum in San Antonio.
We're going.
During our Christmas break.
Are you serious?
Oh God, it's during Christmas break.
And it's one of those matches. It's one of the because they just put the 10 dates on the screen, and that was one of them in San Antonio, or one of them in Garland, and then the other one is at the Freeman Coliseum. I would have to rewind it to do it back, but I'm watching it picture in picture right now.
Oh God, okay.
Ricky Starks is on my screen.
All right, yep. Alfred, we're taking a trip to San Antonio?
I mean, I already plan on taking it in January.
December.
We had to see what the date is.
San Antonio, no holds barred is coming 2 times to your town.
Right,
it's bad enough I'm going once, and then am I allowed to say it's bad enough I'm going once in that crap hole city? So I had to turn heel for a minute.
Are you? Can y'all still see me? Because I can't see you.
No.
You can't see me?
I mean, there's no light.
John Cena, we can't see you.
Okay, good, because I'm on a different page. I'm looking up the dates for AEW real quick.
Just in case the viewers are watching right now, Ryan doesn't want to be seen. Oh, okay. You know what? This is a PG show, sir.
It's TV 14, baby. I don't know what y'all talking about. It's TV 14.
Okay. Monday Night Raw. 12/21 is the date for Holiday Bash. That's next week.
12/21. That's next Wednesday?
Well, is it next? Good thing I'm off of school on Christmas break.
Oh, you lucky.
I won't be able to go.
Why?
You are lucky. I thought it was on a weekend. It would be nice on a weekend.
No, it's a holiday. It's Dynamite, Holiday Bash, and Rampage. It's a freaking 4-hour show, 3.5-hour show.
On next Wednesday, on signing day for college football.
Yeah,
I had to sneak that one in.
Alex, why can't you go?
Because I'm still working.
What do you mean you're still? Why are you still working?
Because our school. Okay, let's get personal about this. All right.
You don't have to drop names or anything, but I'm just asking why are you working?
That's our last day of finals for school.
My dude, I'm out in 2 days. I'm out on Friday.
Well, good for you. I'm not.
Looks like I'm going with myself.
Well, I don't know. Anyway, so Bobby Lashley gets fired on Monday night. Right, fired.
Then the report come out the next day that they're thinking about reinstating him or something along those lines. I didn't read the whole thing, but
so
kind of regret it.
He gets his little fired, and the wrestling.com was trying to report that maybe Bobby Lashley needed some time off for a little bit. That's why they did this. Or it's part of a new storyline with him and Adam Pearce having issues with Adam Pearce.
You think Adam Pearce returns to the ring? Oh, man.
Only to get beat up by Bobby Lashley?
Long ass breaks. I should have been a teacher. Too bad I hate children.
Should have been a teacher, man. You get all the cool holidays.
Oh my god. Anyway, so
this is for the ring, right?
What?
This match is for the ring, right?
The ring and the title.
I thought it was just for the ring.
No, they just held up both.
Oh. If I turn the volume on, can y'all hear it? Let's test it out. Hold on. I want to see. Can y'all hear anything?
No.
You can't?
No.
Good, because I want to hear this. Okay. I have it on low volume so I can hear it.
I could turn on my TV and it'll be loud as hell.
But I can hear that. This one is, I have y'all literally on my computer screen, so I'm trying to, I can't believe y'all can't hear this. That's great. All right, good.
Oh, who cares? No one cares what you think.
I care. Nobody cares about that hat except Ryan Taylor and you. Me and Alfred hate it.
Alfred has never stated that he hates it.
Alfred, I see his face. You know what that face says? I hate that hat.
No.
Yes.
No. No.
I'm sorry, Alex. Only you and Ryan Taylor like that hat.
It's the FinTalk Sports Network loves the hat. I guarantee you that FinTalk Sports Network is going to comment soon saying we love Wyatt hat.
Oh,
hint, hint.
Is that you fishing for help?
Bobby?
No comment.
Ah, he hates it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
It's okay. You know, okay, fine. Taking away my whole persona. Now my character is ruined.
Oh, boo-hoo.
I will boo-hoo.
We love you, but just not that hat.
Oh, well, okay.
What else does your script have to say? I don't know if your screen is frozen or you're just looking at it.
No. So, Jey Uso mentioned to Sammy about getting cleaned up. All right.
Oh, what does that mean?
Does that mean we're seeing short-haired Sammy come back?
Yes, I hope so.
What if he comes back with a haircut like Jay?
Oh my god!
Where it's shaved on the side, long here, but then long in the back.
I would
love that.
I don't think they would be able to hold it in. I think they would just break right there.
Oh my god!
You could see him doing it too. I love it. I love it.
Oh my god! That would be funny as hell.
So he completes the look, the bloodline. He's a part of it. Oh man, I hope they do that. I hope they do that.
You know, everyone is saying
that's
that
actually a good idea if they did that.
Made Sammy do the hair like the Usos.
Yeah.
That's actually a good idea. Like I can see them bringing it up to the creative table on that one.
You know, Solo's got that haircut a little bit too. Like I'm just saying.
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying it could happen, and
man,
I am for it. I am here for it.
Oh my god!
All these wrestling articles are talking about when is the bloodline going to turn on Sammy.
I don't
night
think
after WrestleMania.
You think the night after they turn? Because I think Sammy and KO are fighting Usos at Mania for the titles.
Oh well, yeah. If
You
that's the
think
case,
so?
then it definitely can't be the night
Yes.
after WrestleMania. If that's the case,
Why? Why? Why do you think that?
because I don't.
Because it's a perfect, like, Sammy's getting a big hype. Ryan hate that hat more than I do Seth Rollins.
Facts.
It's right now, it is set up for Sammy to get turned on and Kevin Owens to come and save him, and then them team up again to go after the Usos titles. And it's going to happen, let's say, because I could see a possible scenario where, let's say it's Elimination Chamber and Sami Zayn is in the Elimination Chamber match, and so is KO, and something happens where Roman knocks out Sammy, and he's like, collateral damage. I don't give a shit. You know, you're in this ring, you're versus me. And then, you know, Sammy's like, what the hell? And then the Usos, let's say the next night, they all turn on him. KO comes out, saves him. And all of a sudden now they have that month-long rivalry until Mania where Roman loses the title, goes on his long-awaited vacation. The Usos lose their title and start up their rivalry with Sami and KO. And Cody Rhodes is now the face of WWE.
Okay. I like the way you're thinking.
Interesting take.
I like the way you're thinking.
That's what I do. That's why I shouldn't make shows.
I like that line of thinking.
Because I've seen a bunch of like night 1 and night 2 predictions, and they have night 1 prediction as Cody Rhodes versus Roman for one title.
Be night 2. They gotta be. Oh yeah, I know where you're going. Yeah,
for one of the titles, and then
The Rock
versus Roman for the other title, night 2.
Yeah, the other Ryan mentioned that idea to me.
But
I kind of shot it down because not sure how would they like build that up. But
I can't see Roman losing 2 nights in a row.
I can't either. That's one reason why. And
I can't, and it's not going to be to The Rock. That's for sure.
Yeah,
there's no reason to put the belt on The Rock
in this scenario. Why? Who's going to be the Royal Rumble winner in this scenario? That's the thing too. Because
is Cody going to be medically ready to go by the Rumble?
That's the big question.
By a month from now?
Yeah,
I don't know.
If we have any news coming up about that, then I know for sure that means The Rock is going to somehow face Roman at WrestleMania. Like,
which we all know is probably going to happen, but there's no reason for it. There's just the reason for it is for the ticket sales, for the asses in the seats.
Oh yeah,
honestly, it's for Roman versus Rock, Bloodline versus Bloodline, head of the table versus head of the table type of thing. I could see that, but for the belt, I don't know.
I actually think Roman and Cody is like would sell tickets as much as that match.
Absolutely.
I could see The Rock and Roman going night 1 and then Roman Cody night 2 for all of it, for everything. Because I just don't see
WWE looking at it like, hey, that's money. That's ticket sales right there. Their eyes lighting up and everything. Because I'm not sure how the ticket sales are right now currently, but when they announced those 2 matches, I guarantee you it's going to be sold out for sure.
What?
Yeah, he mentioned that to me.
I would never watch wrestling. I would never watch WWE ever again.
No.
Ever again.
That's just as bad as Austin Theory winning the titles.
I just would never win. I would never watch WWE ever again. I would be strictly watching AEW. Like well, there's people in that company who don't want him back. Like, I mean, Vince, thank you for what you did for wrestling and the years that you gave us. The Attitude Era, you gave us Ruthless Aggression. The PG era was the worst thing ever. And then now, whatever this is transitioning into now, I like this.
Yeah.
But the PG era was awful. Like, wrestling should not be PG whatsoever.
Never whatsoever.
It should never be PG. And
none.
I don't.
We should be able to see blood, and we should be able to see cussing in wrestling.
Well, absolutely. You should be able to rip off the mic like you do, like you're able to sometimes. And it's just there's no reason for the PG of course, you want to make it more for kids and you want more audience, but I've just you didn't need
but
to.
you AEW doesn't target their audience to kids.
No, they target to us, the people who grew up with the Attitude.
Yeah.
Us kids grew up watching Attitude. That's what the kids watched.
Yeah,
and now we're grown.
Kids these days should be having the same suffer how we grew up.
And they're getting it with AEW.
Like,
honestly,
this is what should be taught in schools.
Yeah.
Lord. I don't see the board of directors saying, I know you're a majority stakeholder, Vince, but no, I'm sorry.
No
like
thanks.
Thank you for your service and what you did, because you're a titan of this industry. You were wrestling. You were Vince McMahon. There's no denying it. So I just can't see them they would be shooting themselves in the foot if they let him back in, honestly, with all the work that Triple H and Shawn Michaels are doing. And now that William Regal is back in the VP setting, DX went from being anti-establishment to running the company. It's the greatest long-term storytelling of all time, honestly. Standing on top of WWE headquarters with a giant spray-painted DX back in the Attitude Era, and now they run WWE. Shawn Michaels runs NXT. Papa H runs the main roster. Stephanie runs talent. And then now William Regal's in a VP position. These are the people that need to be in charge. The people that wrestled in it need to be in charge of it moving forward. Because what the product that they're putting out now, some of it's like, of course, with anything, it's up and down, but it's heading in the right direction and where it should be. Honestly.
I agree. Honestly. I 100% agree. Another thing that happened on Monday Night Raw was Alexa Bliss. Did you guys see it? She did when
the thing came on with the Bray Wyatt thing, she was about the Sister Abigail.
The Sister Abigail. And you see, oh my God.
And you see Bianca like, hold up. And then Alexa was like, "Oh, my bad."
So there are again, like, I love the Wrestling Observer. I love Wrestling.com because and shout out to them because their reports are, in my opinion, legitimately accurate. Is that WWE wants to make Alexa Bliss and Bianca Belair have their rivalry.
Yeah,
they want to turn Alexa Bliss heel again. And have her make a title run.
I mean, for good reason, because Alexa Bliss is way better heel than she is a face.
I agree. And Asuka's taking a leave of absence too. You guys know that? Asuka's taking a leave of absence.
Yeah, I heard that as well. Yeah. But
she came out without her face paint this week. Y'all saw that?
Mm-hmm.
You're just like, what is going on? Well. What is happening?
But do you
come back a part of the family? What's gonna happen?
I don't know. This going to Friday Night SmackDown. This Bray Wyatt LA Knight rivalry.
Oh yes, please. Yes.
Okay, Ryan, because LA Knight's your boy. Exactly. LA Knight.
Hell
yeah.
Yes, please. That's my guy. I love LA. He can only be a heel, never face. Heel.
Is this finally when we're gonna see who these members of this family are? Like, I just want to know. I want to know who Uncle Howdy is. I know Ryan Taylor thinks it's Triple H.
Yeah. But, I was about to say he's about to say that in the comments in the next few seconds.
It's like he's listening to us.
Okay, we got to meet Ryan Taylor. Ryan said, we have to meet you.
No, we have to put him on the show. That's how we meet him. We put him on the show one day.
He's basically another you, Alex.
Well, you know what?
You'll enjoy the other Ryan. Just put it that way.
Ryan Taylor, what's your plans next week? Well, I don't know because we might be in San Antonio. So,
hey, next week is our Christmas episode, by the way.
Oh, does that mean I'm not?
When's our? Yeah, sorry, not for you.
Wait, it's also Hanukkah.
When's our Hanukkah? So is our Christmas show?
Christmas.
It's our Christmas show.
Christmas show.
I'm for it. I have.
Amen.
That's fine. I'm down for it.
It's our Christmas show.
Christmas.
I know
I
you
love
like
it.
Christmas too, just like I love Hanukkah. So
I
it'll
like
be a good show.
Christmas because I go eat Chinese food, which is the only thing open.
Oh,
What is this,
And-
a Christmas story? What the hell's going on here?
No, it's a Jewish story.
Oh God.
Oh,
What is the matter with you?
Nothing.
Everything. Trick question. Rhetorical,
No.
Farley. It's everything.
No, absolutely not.
Ryan
don't know what
Taylor,
you're
we
talking-
got to have you on the show soon, though.
Yes.
But we also need you to still be our correspondent and
Yes.
be ready to look things up.
We cannot pay you, but by the way, Ryan, you still owe me a McDouble.
But no McFlurry.
But no McFlurry.
Ask me.
Nope, no McFlurry. I will agree to no McFlurry. Okay.
Bobby, bring that comment up. Bring it up
Which
now.
one? What is
Please.
it? In honor of Hanukkah, we celebrate the greatest trumpet.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
It's a Hanukkah miracle.
Is this? Yes.
What is this? What?
I don't know.
What the hell were you gonna say?
I can't. I lost my train of thought because I was
Great.
watching
Our host forgets things. Lovely. Are you frozen again, or look at me like I'm a prime rib? What are you looking at? What are you staring at?
I like prime rib. I'm just saying. You know. I bring the entertainment to this wonderful show. I'll take the McDouble. Y'all owe Alex's payment.
That's fine, Ryan. I'll give you Alex's McDouble. Then he doesn't get it. That's fine.
God, you know what?
That's fine. I can do that.
Bobby, we may have to find a new host for the show because it looks like I'm getting replaced. I'm sorry. I don't know. Do y'all think that the Judgment Day is overrated?
Nah.
Okay. I see Ryan's face. My
face tells on me before
Okay.
my words do.
Alfred, why do you not think they're overrated? And then I'm gonna have Ryan talk.
Go ahead.
They're doing their damn good. They're doing a damn good job being hateable, in my opinion. I mean, you got Dominic Mysterio and his dang faction.
Damn it.
He's getting heat and everything for turning on his father. Then you got Rhea Ripley, one of the more dangerous women in wrestling right now. And you see what she did to Beth Phoenix. And then you got one of my favorite wrestlers, Finn Balor, in the faction. And then you got Damian Priest. So as far as what they're doing in this group, so far I like them. I don't think they're overrated. If anything, they're underrated. And they need to be utilized more.
I'm so sick of this mommy bullshit. It's weird. It is super weird.
The reason why it's weird is because in real life they're not too far apart age wise.
Yes.
That's one thing. If they're like
when he got sprayed, mommy.
If anything, they should be dating, but that's a whole different story. But like I said, as far as I'm concerned, I don't think they're overrated. I really love the group, and I love this faction. So, as far as I'm concerned, they're underrated, and they need to be utilized more.
Okay.
I'm curious to see what Ryan going to say about
Ryan
Judgment Day being overrated.
I don't think they're overrated. I'm just not thrilled by them. Honestly, I'm not thrilled by. They don't. As a faction, I guess they're doing their job because I'm not fond of them. Because I can't stand the Dominic's trying too hard thing. Like they wrote his character to do that, and I'm just like, it's not working. It's not working. But then again, I'm just some Joe Schmo on the Finn's Talk Sports Network No Holds Barred podcast. You know, who am I? I'm just some regular guy with a microphone. And they're the ones doing it week in and week out. So I have all the respect for them for that. But the angle that creative has made for Dominic with this mommy thing with Rhea Ripley, I'm not a huge fan of it. And that's my only gripe with the Judgment Day. I love Damian Priest. I love Finn Balor. Love Rhea Ripley. Love Dominic and everything he did with him.
There we go. And now I know who Ryan Taylor hates the second most is Dominic Mysterio.
Punchable face. But that's my gripe with the Judgment Day is that part. So That's all it is for that.
I just personally think.
Shut up, Siri.
Excuse me, I was talking.
Alfred, did you say something?
Wow. Wow.
Go ahead. The floor is yours.
Oh, man.
Alfred.
It's like a certain someone isn't here. It's just us two, me and you, Ryan.
I'm here. I'm here. See, I'm here. The camera.
Sorry.
This camera can see me. Camera can see me.
Do you hear a voice, Ryan?
Wow! Now you're turning on me too.
Heel turn. That's right.
Oh God. Well,
Right.
So here's my opinion on Judgment Day.
Okay.
Is I'm on the side of Alfred where I love Finn Balor, I love Damian Priest, I love Rhea Ripley. I fucking hate Dominic Mysterio. All right, he's not like he's just a guy in my opinion.
Just a guy?
He's just there. Like all we knew him for was teaming with his dad, and then now, feuding with his dad, trying to get him to fight him, which they're going to bring it back.
That's how Ray retires. That's
like yes, and that is the perfect thing for Rey Mysterio to have his son retire. The perfect thing, but I don't think it's Dominic a part of Judgment Day. I think it needs to be straight up Dominic heel turn on his own versus dad. That's it. No Judgment Day whatsoever. Because I don't know how I'd be interested to see Dominic in a solo opportunity, not as a group. And I understand why creative is putting him in a group. Let him develop his character. 100% agree with it. But eventually, I do think it's going to be the Judgment Day is going to turn on Dominic. And it's going to be Rhea Ripley that looks at him and just kicks him right in the nuts.
Is that what you want to happen? Or
do you think all this is happening before WrestleMania or after?
Yeah.
After.
Okay.
Yeah, after. That's not what I want to happen. I think that's going to happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I think that's when, after Ray retires, that's when Dominic is going to, I guess, do his father's singles legacy just to see. And I'd be interested to see how that works out.
Yeah. But this whole Judgment Day thing for him, I'm not a fan.
Yeah. It's not good. Not good at all.
Not a fan.
Not good at all. All right, gentlemen. So I'm glad I came back. Everybody missed me. I know y'all two did. Just a little bit. A little bit.
I told you we held it down last week. So that's
we had a great show. We had a great
did.
show last week.
You
but
did.
Now the three dumbasses are back together.
Amen. Amen.
That's fine.
Alfred, where can they find you trolling? They see me trolling
all the time.
It's A_Matthew713.
Amen. All right.
You can find me on Twitter.
Troll. He the boy trolls.
He's mad a lot. It's funny.
It's okay.
I mean,
he's angry.
Y'all call it mad. I call it passion.
Hey,
that's fair.
Respect.
That's fair.
Ryan, where can they find you on the tweeter.com?
Why you gotta say it like that? Why you gotta be a jackass? Well, they can find me on the tweeter.com, as everybody likes to say, except Alex, because you're an idiot. MRyan588. Smash that follow button. Smash it.
I actually like it when you call it tweeter.com. You can follow me on tweeter.com.
Oh, great.
Okay, now I'm going to use it.
Now,
just so Ryan hates it.
Now it's done and over. Now we don't use it anymore. Great.
At AlexBB29. But more importantly, you can follow this podcast at our Twitter page at capital N, capital H, capital B to that Bard podcast. NH Bard podcast. But please, more importantly, subscribe to the FinTalk Sports Network. Bunch of amazing shows. We are here every Wednesday night. They've got shows almost every day, some kind of sports show. They are outstanding. They let the three of us join their family. I don't know
They
why.
gave us a show. Why'd they do that?
A show. I don't know why.
Why'd they do that?
But from our homes to your homes, we will see you guys next week for our Christmas party, our Christmas show.
I'm wearing an ugly sweater. Wear ugly sweaters. All
I
three
will
of us.
wear an ugly
sweater.
I got you. I got you.
All three of us. Ugly sweater podcast next week.
So with that, we love you. We will see you guys next week, baby. Peace.
Peace.